up, guys? Good morning, good morning. Hope y'all are doing well today. Sorry, I'm sitting here working, doing some work, man. But what's up, team? How y'all doing today? It is a beautiful day here in Texas for me right now. I've been playing with this thing all morning. Look at this. It's a Newt's Cradle. Look at this. Oh no, I messed it up. Centrifugal force. On a scale of 1 to 30, how nerdy am I? I think I'm pretty nerdy. What's up, Bubba? My bad, bro. I'm slow, man. Like I said. Alright, guys. So, yeah. So I've got thousands and thousands of dollars in my Thinkorswim account. I'm going to trade some penny stocks today. Let's find something that's moving today, guys. I'm looking at iMac, although I liked iMac a lot more a little bit ago. So let me know what the penny stocks, if you see some penny stocks, let me know in the chat. What's up? Let me load this. This song goes hard too. I like these songs. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do though. Name the penny stocks that are moving. Alright, CREX is one. Oh, my bad. There you go. That should be good. Is that better? It should be noticeably better. What's up, dude? What you doing in here, man? They can't see that? It's an Easter egg. That's right. Alright, here, let me work. You done eating breakfast? Here, come on. Let me work. Come on. You gotta let me work, dude. They see you. Alright, get out of here. Get out of here. Come on. I love you, buddy. Here, get out of here. I gotta work. I'm sorry, buddy. Here, pick that up. I gotta work. Can't hear me? Alright, I'm turning the music down. My bad, guys. There we go. Is that better? Nice. All right. You've got vision. Yeah, I'm mostly into front end stuff. Auto, JavaScript, React. Mostly front end stuff, but I do know like Python as well. I do a little bit of back end stuff with like Python, specifically. You know, mostly just small games. It's a little hobby of mine. But yeah, I'm in web dev. Do a little bit of freelance work, but not much. But yeah, mostly front end guy with JavaScript, React. Front end, you know, a little bit of back end. I know Python, but that's it. I know Python and like Django and different things, but all right. Let me take a look at some of these. Ooh, look at LMFA. I'm gonna look for some dips in this thing, man. We get a dip down to 280, I'll take it. I'll have to take a look at that big baller. What happened, stock market? What happened? Something bad happened? Big baller, they don't accept US clients, brother. So if you're in the US, they're not gonna let you get the funded account, bro. Hey, what's up, Sess? Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Shout out to, we got a new member in the chat today. Shout out to Sassy. I appreciate the sub. I'm just gonna call you Gold. It's easier. I appreciate the sub. What's up, man? What am I missing here? I know, dude. I'm slacking. Sorry, I've been working. But yeah, Big Baller, you gotta. You're gonna have to. You gotta be outside the U.S. to get the funded account. They changed the rules. But yeah, LMFA looks good. If we dip down to like 280, I'm dip buying that thing. CARV's too extended up there. UONE's going absolutely crazy. Wow. 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 This thing's up like 500%, man. Not quite 500%. It looks like it's about 400%. But wow. UNOE up huge here. No, honestly, I didn't even know you could do that. I do, but I got grandfathered in, Big Baller. So I got grandfathered in, brother. So, like, I can still use them, and anybody that had a previous account with them can. But if you're in the U.S., you can't open up a new account, is basically what it is. All right, team, let's do this. Like I said, I got thousands of dollars in the penny stocks right now. Let me know what you guys see. I see OPHA. I got to look at LMFA here, and I'm gonna pull this one up on my list because if we get some dips, I might dip buy this thing. I got enough equity, that's for sure. LMFA. This is what I'm certainly watching. I gotta wait for a dip down to like maybe 280 is what I would like to see. What else do we got? We got MGEN. I like this one too. MGEN is gonna be on my watch list too. So I'm looking at MGEN here too. It's up 1700%. Oh, it's Class A. That's why. Welton, if you're blurry, just restart it. What's up, Fred Star? And people say cryptos are volatile. I know, right? 100%. Hey, what's up, Jesus? What's up, brother? What's up, Nancy? Good morning. Good morning. No, I still trade on them. Do I fool around on trade ideas? Nah, man. I didn't even know you could do that, to be honest. I know, like, listen. I know a little bit of Python. Have I ever worked on an extensive Python project? No. I know the basics, right? Like defining a function as def and then the function, which I actually thought was whenever somebody gave me a script for the previous closing price on Thinkorswim, like you can see it automatically documents this light blue line right here. When somebody gave me that script, I originally thought it was Python just because it looked like they were defining functions with def. And so like with that, I thought it was Python script at first, but apparently it's ThinkScript, which is something similar but different, I guess. Momentum just means momentum just means that you're kind of like you're taking advantage of quick volume. Oh no. All right, look, we're gonna try to get into LMFA here. Come on. I need to save this preset in Thinkorswim. Let's see. I wanna sell the bid and get in on the asking price. I think I'm gonna miss it though. I think I've already missed it. I wanna buy the ask. I think it's too late. I don't hate this, actually. There we go. Okay, okay. Wait, where's auto send? There it is. This is exactly where I wanted to get in. Where's quantity? There it is. Okay, I like this. We're gonna jump in with the 100 shares. I didn't want to get filled there. I got 287 fill with the 100 shares. Wish me luck. Alright, so I am in LMFA with the dip. Risk level is going to be this 246 level. Wish me luck, guys. I'm planning to hold this one to the open. I gotta save this. How do I save this, man? Like, how do I save this trading preset on Active Trader? Alright, I'm in LMFA. I'm just gonna try to get some quick momentum back over $3. We also have, what's the other one that's popping off today? We got UONE that everybody else is talking about. UONE. Crazy, ridiculous move. Let's start looking up some catalysts. I'm holding this one. I'm looking for a quick breakout. I got 100 shares. There's 90s. I'm green in this one. And I'll take half off very quickly. That's something I'm learning that I should do, is take partials very fast here. Ideally, I'd like to see this one run into the open, is all I'd really like to do. We're about break even, down a little bit. AMRN gapping up some. Alright, I'm going to come back to this one, but I'm going to watch this one closely. Alright, so we're holding LMFA. Let's start to take a look at a few of these movers here. We got CARV, which looks like I've traded this one before, maybe. Let me start looking up some catalysts for today, guys. I'm not seeing any news for CARV, except something came out on the 12th. That's it. I'm not seeing any recent news for this one for CARV. Let me know if you know why this one's up, because I don't see anything. What about WAFU? Yeah, it's not showing why this one's up. We'll have to come back to CARV here. UONE here. Ridiculous moves. Absolutely crazy moves here. Okay, yeah, cool. That one's going to stay up. UONE. Urban One stock skyrocketed 1,700% in the last 3 days. It looks like it's a communication stock. Does anybody know why UONE has been moving? Because I am not seeing a reason for this surge right now. I'm not seeing a reason for this surge. Yeah, that's crazy, Zach. I don't know why they would, like, they can't put up active trader. I can't save active trader here. I'm down 30 bucks in this trade. We're getting awfully close to my risk. I think I'm gonna risk off this $0.50. But I think honestly a better risk would be this 240 level. Today I am scaling up in size. So you do want to understand if you're watching my trades today that I am scaling up in size a little bit. I like this risk level here. I'm only down about $27, $30 or so. Yeah, I don't see a fundamental catalyst by any means for this one, but we're gonna move on. We got WATT here. I like this one too. Watt here. I could buy a little bit of this one too. What do you guys think? I would have to risk off of 350, so it would be 40 cents a share risk. So I could buy like 50 shares, right? Yeah, I like this one probably more than any of them. We're gonna We're gonna buy 50 shares of this. So we're in with 50 shares of Watt, just to show you guys what I'm holding right now. We are in 50 shares of Watt on the dip. We're gonna use this 350 level as a risk point. Then we're also in LMFA here at not the best entry here, 287. But I like the dip down to the VWAP. We're going to see if we can get a VWAP bounce. And so I'm holding WATT right now and LMFA. We'll see what happens. I'm holding both of these. Ideally, obviously, I'd like to see this one rip over 3. I'm holding 100 shares. This is certainly the more risky position. But it's not looking that bad. We're also holding WATT here. And so this one's a little bit less risk. This one I'm risking like $25 or less for WATT. With LMFA, though, I'm risking a little bit more. Let me see if I can find the catalysts on either of these two right now. And then I'm also going to try to trade into some of the momentum at the bell. This is Energous announces a partnership with one of the largest Chinese battery manufacturers, Greepo Batteries. And that is the news for WATT. They had a partnership with one of China's largest battery manufacturers for WATT. So I don't hate this one. We're going to look to get 450, maybe 5. Depends on the volatility that we see at the open for WATT. But I am holding this one. We also have ACRS here. ACRS moving. This is Aclaris Therapeutics. They were halted. They had some results that they initiated the clinical trial of the ATI 450 for cytokine release syndrome in hospitalized patients with COVID. So they initiated a clinical trial for ACRS. So we'll see what happens with this one as well. Looking into some other stocks here. Let me know if you have any pity stocks that you see that you want me to watch this morning. We got OPHC here too. This one, Optimum Bank Holdings. I'll keep an eye on this one. I'm going to try to put the bottom section here. Yeah, I mean, this is just Thinkorswim, Jordan. This is just Thinkorswim, brother. So this is TD Ameritrade is what it is. So I am watching LMFA, WATT, and OPHC are probably my favorites. We gotta watch UONE here too. Alright, so, and now we're going to go to look at some overall market news. Like I said, if you're just now joining us, I am holding LMFA, and I'm holding WATT, LMFA and WATT. No greens yet. The ideal scenario here is holding these, trying to let them get a strength surge at the leading up to the bell. And if I have to hold them into the bell and then sell into that, that's completely fine. But like I said, right now, what I'm planning on doing is just holding this, waiting for the bell and seeing if they're going to bounce up before the bell. WATT, I'm risking about $3.50, $0.50. I could also possibly risk off of 75, but I think that's a little bit too tight here. And with LMFA, we're getting a run up now. I'm actually green in the trade. I'm holding 100 shares. And again, I'm going to take profits very quickly on this, especially if we can get up to like 310, 315. I'll take at least half of this position off. But I do like the fact that it's holding above the VWAP. We just need to see if it runs up a little bit more. Ideally, I'd like to see it run up during before the bell during pre-market, but we'll see. And regardless, we're gonna have some fun and try to trade a little bit more with some penny stocks today. We also have CARV here, which is Carver Federal Reserve Bank. Sounds like the banking stocks are up. I don't see any news for Carver either here, and so we're gonna look at the overall market now. Alright, so the SPY is up again today. Alright, MGM is up. Uber's up. Disney's up. United Airlines is slightly down, but still green in the last 2 days. Alright guys, so let's look at the overall market right now. I'm gonna put down active trader just so you guys can see this real quick. Let's look at the overall market here. The market is slightly up. To look at a 5-minute chart here, slightly up. Let's see if we can find. Man, UONE is going absolutely ridiculous today. I'm gonna go ahead and read some of the overall market news, and this is from MT Newswires, and it says, quote, U.S. stock futures were higher Wednesday, extending gains on optimism about a prompt economic recovery for a fourth consecutive session, but gains were kept in check by threats of a fresh wave of COVID-19 infections. Dow futures increased 0.7%, S&P futures rose 0.6%, NASDAQ futures went up 0.6% as well recently, and on Tuesday, Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell suggested in his speech before the U.S. Senate that a full economic recovery hinges on control of the COVID-19 pandemic. Oil prices, whoa, I gotta watch LMFA, it's dropping here. Whoa. I'm gonna try to read this as we say this. Oil prices nudged lower with global benchmark Brent crude down 1.3%, and U.S. West Texas Intermediate down 1.7% recently ahead of the weekly readings on U.S. stockpiles. And at 8:30, data was expected to show U.S. housing starts coming in at 1.1 million annual rate for the month of May versus April's 0.891 million, while permits are coming in at 1.25 million against the 1.074 million, according to a Conaday estimate. Powell is scheduled to speak before the U.S. House of Reps at 2 p.m. Eastern. Whoa. I'm going to give this 1 second, guys, and then I'm going to exit the bid. I'm going to give it 1 second to bounce at 240, and then I just got to jump out. Okay, 260s. Let's see the spread even up again. Like I said, 240 is my risk. You can see I drew the line right here. Hopefully we get a bounce, but if not, a $40 loss is pretty small. Alright, we're doing better. We just need a hold above the $0.50. Ooh, big reversal. Like I said, I'm getting ready to sell the bid. There'll be other plays here, but I can't hold on to too much risk with this one. Alright, we're bouncing here again. Like I said, we need a bounce above the $0.50 specifically. Hey, what's up, Todd? What's up, Kyle? What's up, Christian? What's up, Jay? What's up, Paul? What's up, Gavin? My man. All we do is win. Yes, sir. Hey, I appreciate it, William. Welcome, brother. Appreciate that. Who? What? Who y'all talking about? Man, I'm joining the chat late. Hey, well, good. Jordan, I don't know, bro. Like I said, I can't condone that. GNUS, Genius Brands. We'll see it. What do you think, Tesla this week? I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. Alright, so my entry on WATT is 390. I'm just looking for that one to hold over 4. I'm probably going to get out of this one. I could average down, but I think that's just too much risk. I don't want to risk that much. Alright, so we're kind of teetering around these $0.50. I like the fact that we held this at 240. Nah, Bubba. Hey, Bubba, if you're listening, brother, you're good, man. Like I said, it's just I've been dealing with work. So sorry if I haven't responded as much as I can, brother. But yeah, you're good, man. I always appreciate talking to stocks. Well, we are about to break my risk. I'm going to give it 1 second here. 240s. We need a bounce here. If not, I gotta exit this one quick. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get out there. I saw 180 in losses flash here. So a $52 loss is reasonable. Ooh, I saw $180. Did anybody see that? It flashed 180 in losses. If it bounces here, that one's getting manipulated, but it's cool. It broke below the VWAP. Just too much risk for me to handle there. Hey, what's up, Chris? What's up, BQ? What's up, Tahir? What's up, Diego? What's up, brother? Hey, what's up, G Money or S Money? What else we got today, guys? Like I said, I'm also holding a WATT here with a smaller position. But we're going to try to trade some and scalp some penny stocks today. Let me know what you guys think. Ooh, look at OPHC, man. This is the one I should have gotten in. This is the one that I did it on. Look at OPHC. Look at that dip buy. Ooh, that dip buy was nice. I got to start focusing on those a little bit more, but I'm not completely done with LMFA. Like, if I find something that looks good, I'll take it for LMFA. Same thing with the OPHC. What I'm going to look for at the bell with penny stocks is I'm going to look for red to green moves with penny stocks, right? What's up, Gavin? All we do is win, bro. What are you talking about, man? CIF? What are y'all talking about? Who's CIF? Which y'all? I don't even... Been told to buy TNXP? This one's too cheap for me. I'm actually going to get charged commissions if I try to trade that one. GNUS is dropping. But yeah, I think another thing I'm going to plan to do is I'm going to plan to look for some red to green moves. And so you guys got to help me find these penny stock plays at the bell today. Like I said, I've got a little bit of a big boy account now in Thinkorswim. It's not a big boy account, but it's a bigger account for sure. And so with that, I want to trade some penny stocks today at the bell, but we gotta find some, guys, and you guys gotta help me find them. Is that cool? You guys gonna help me find some? What I'm looking for specifically, just to explain it here. What I am looking for specifically, ooh, and it looks like I'm losing money in my WATT trade. Luckily, it's just 50 shares. But what I'm specifically looking for here, guys, let me see if I can find an example on Genius. Okay, let me see if I can find an example on exactly what I'm looking for, just so you guys understand the strategy I'm looking to implement with some of these penny stocks. First of all, I got to get rid of this and do a 1-minute chart. I have found that this is the most single-handedly the most profitable penny stock strategy for me specifically. And here it is, right here. This is exactly it. Okay, so this is the strategy I'm talking about, guys. Let me zoom in a lot. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. And so when you see a stock do this at the open, high relative volume stock drop down at the open, I want you to tell me. If you guys see any stocks like this, tell me. Because this is the strategy I'm looking to implement. I'm looking to get in when this exact thing happens, which is a stock drops at the open, reverses back up, and eventually breaks that previous high of the day right here. When it breaks specifically this high right here, and even maybe pre-market right here, you know, when this happens, I'm trying to trade it. So does everybody understand that? Basically, all I'm looking for is I'm looking for a drop at the bell in a penny stock, and then a quick reversal and back up. But the way I catch these is, this is what they call a red to green, washout long, whatever you want to call it, right? But the way to catch these is you got to catch it on the way down. So when these are dropping at the bell, I need you guys to tell me. That's all it is. That's the strategy. It works super well. It's a momentum strategy. I mean, Thinkorswim's fine so far. I like Thinkorswim's charts. That's it. And so, they had issues the other day, but I like their charts. Ooh, Carver ripping up, man. I gotta find some of these. I'm mostly just looking for some penny plays to get into. So is that cool, guys? Y'all find me. I gotta find that strategy. I could probably build a scanner. Yeah. That's probably the most effective penny stock strategy in my opinion. You look for a really obvious weakness level, and then you look for it to just break that previous high and rip up. That's what I'm specifically looking for here. MFA. Yeah, that one doesn't have enough. Oh wait, not enough volume and too big of a spread in my opinion right now. Let me see if I can go to the penny stock scanners and see if we can find those. LMFA. Hey, don't even talk about LMFA for me. Is it bouncing right now? Ah! It's bouncing right now. It's bouncing right now, man. How dare this stock? How dare it? The lesson here is I gotta be a little bit more loose with my risk. Here's the thing, right? If I'm being completely honest about this, I probably should have given myself this risk. I probably should have given it. But hey, I might buy back into this thing. I don't hate that. Hey, my son hears me yelling. You hear me yelling over here? Sorry if I hurt somebody's ears. I'm okay. You alright? Alright. Get on out of here. Alright. Love you, buddy. Here. Out of here. Here, let me work. I'm working right now. They can't see you. Alright. Come on. Get out of here. Here. Alright. I'm gonna have to call your mom. Alright. I'm gonna call your mom. Alright, I just jumped back in LMFA. I'm going to give myself a little bit tighter of a risk now, and I'm going to give myself this 54 risk. Alright, so I just don't want to catch the spike up if we get it or not. And so I'm back in LMFA. But yeah, this thing sure enough faked me out. Wish me luck, guys. Alright. This is the move I wanted. I measured it a little bit off is all it was. Okay, there we go. Nice. I'm getting very close to exiting. I want to see it try to push over 3. Okay. Okay. I see you. I see you. I use trade ideas, Android. Yeah, well, you're a lucky man, Jason. My kids get up at like 6:30. Alright, there's 3. I'm gonna sell half on the bid right here. Boom, got out half. Banked some profit, protected the trade. Now I'm gonna let these last 50 shares run. See, this is the trade I missed. This is exactly what I missed. Okay. I see you, LMFA. I see you. I'm gonna get out another half here. Alright, I just got out another half. I'm holding 50 shares. I'm holding 25 shares left. I'm just gonna let this bad boy work. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. So at least I made most of my money back, and that's okay. How do you trade pre-market on Thinkorswim? You see this time thing right here? This is basically what you do. You set it up so it says TIF, and then you see it says extended. We still got a lot of equity though, so I'm going to keep trading into the bell, but this is what I wanted anyway. I'm going to try to give this one time though to break 357, because I think if it breaks 357, it could ultimately be a home run. So that's what we're waiting on here. Alright guys, like I said, if you're just now joining, if it's your first time joining us, hit that subscribe button, click the bell. I could hold the rest pretty close to break even too if I wanted. Big rejection there. We're going to give it some time. I'm also holding WATT. I'm down about 12 bucks on that one too. Alright, we back. We back. Up. Big rejection. Come on now. Luckily, I'm only holding 25 shares. I've effectively scaled out. Alright team, we like TLRY. Cannabis stock, I don't know if I like TLRY. It's probably the least healthy cannabis stock. That thing was at $300 a few years ago, and now it is, what, like 2 bucks? I think it's just, or it's at $8.25 now. I just don't like it. It's a cannabis stock. I've traded it before. It's just not really my thing, unfortunately. All right, we got the SPY here, and the SPY is bouncing at 314. We're at 314.14 on the SPY. UONE is kind of going a little crazy too here. Let's see how much equity. Okay, yeah, I've got thousands to trade still. We're trying to be patient. Hey, what's up, Dan? What's up, Wrecked? Hey, yes, sir. Time and force. I got you, Felix. Oh no! Look at this. We're dropping. Should I get out here? I probably should, right? I'm gonna let it test 75. I think 75 is a reasonable risk. TLRY might work. I'm not. Listen. One thing I've learned as a trader is that just because it doesn't work for me doesn't mean it's not gonna work for you. It might work for you and just not work for me. That's very plausible too. So I can't tell people yes or no. All I can really ever say is that it's not my style. It's not really my niche. Basically, I might lose with it, but you might not. I don't know. Everybody's a little bit different. People have different temperaments and patience levels. And so with that, you know, everybody's a little bit different. HEXO, good dip. All right, I got you. That's too much of a dip, honestly. Until it breaks over $1, I don't like it. Watt is starting to run up. I'm actually pretty close to green in Watt. I am green in Watt now. Nice. Okay. I see you, Watt. I see it. I see it. I'm holding LMFA here. I'm holding WATT. Small size, but I've scaled out of most of these already. See, this was the exact same plan for LMFA. I just kind of missed it. Just a tad bit missed it. Oh yeah, I've seen UONEK. Those are a different type of share though. That's why it's kind of going crazy. Ooh, Urban One Incorporated. You are right though, Nancy. You are right. UONEK is the craziest stock ever. Look at this. Ooh. Look at that thing, man. That thing's crazy. And these are the ones, honestly, low-key, I'm not going to trade these. They're just too crazy, man. They're too crazy. I don't like it. Alright, we're dropping down. What's the other one I'm holding? LMFA. Okay. Alright, we're letting it work. Hey, yep, that's right, Bubba. Yeah, I mean, I'm holding it. My entry's 274, or my average is for LMFA. I caught it, luckily. Hey, what's up, Grayson? Hey, nice, Wilton. Hey, that's a great trade, brother. That's a great trade, man. Congrats. Nice trade. I like it. Hey, y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord. It's the like if you're just now wondering here, let me if you're just now joining us and you're like, yo, John talks bad about penny stocks. Why is he trading penny stocks right now? I was right, or I was wrong about penny stocks. I retract my negative statements that I said previously about penny stocks. And the reason I'm actually trading penny stocks again is because I have a renewed confidence in them. Partly thanks to Trader Mike's Discord because it's super active and it got me a little bit more involved in it. And I'm actually net profit since I've been trading it. And it's interesting because you could also get around the PDT rule by trading penny stocks. But regardless of any of that, the reason I started trading them again is because of Trader Mike. And so with that said, super active penny stock Discord. Y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord. Like I said, super active. Y'all go join and, you know, it's a cool place to learn for sure. There's the link in the chat right there. Yeah, it's Class D stock. What's up, Daniel? Good morning, bro. But yeah, I'm going to go back to the market news here. I'm down a little bit in WATT. Just a small morning. Nothing too crazy so far. Y'all yell at me if LMFA starts to go crazy here. 1 second. I'm going to go over some market news now, though. Alright, so we do have the ETF preview that is out for the overall market here. Let me go ahead and read this for you guys. So yeah, the ETF preview is out. I'm about break even in my LMFA trade. Y'all help me watch this one. I gotta watch this one closely because we are about break even in it right now. And first time we're actually red. Okay, so I gotta watch this. I gotta be ready to sell the bid here though. 1 second. I'm gonna let it test the VWAP. That's it. That's all all I'm gonna have patience for is this VWAP test. Maybe 65. Okay. Ooh, I don't like that. Yeah, I gotta get out there. I'm out. $33 loss is small. I actually made money on that last trade because I was down 50, so I made a small amount. I'm still holding WATT here, and we're gonna give it time and see if it spikes towards the bell. But yeah, right now that we have a little bit more time and I can actually pull this stuff up, let's take a look at the overall markets news real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and quote this, and this is from MT Newswires. And it says, quote, "Stock futures were leaning higher before the opening bell as upbeat economic data from the previous session helped fuel some optimism for economic recovery, but gains were kept in check by threats of a fresh wave of COVID-19 infections. The U.S. Census Bureau said Thursday that retail sales rose by 18% in May, rebounding from a record slump of nearly 15% in the previous month. And according to data compiled by Trading Economics, economists were anticipating an increase of 8%, and so that's much better than expected originally. Meanwhile, industrial production rebounded less than expected in May as factories moved to return to normal operations after being slowed or suspended for weeks due to the pandemic. Wall Street is scrutinizing a couple of economic data releases on Wednesday, starting with May housing starts, which came in at 0.974 million, compared with estimates for 1.1 million, according to Econoday. And the prior number was revised to 0.934 million from 0.891 million initially reported. Building permits for May came in at 1.22 million versus the expectations for 1.25 million. And this also compares with the previous level of 1.074 million, which has now been revised to 1.06 million. Looking ahead, Fed Reserve Chair Jerome Powell will be speaking before the House Financial Services Committee at 12 a.m. Eastern. Originally, I thought it was 2. And looking into a few other things here, we have crude that is down roughly 2%. The U.S. oil fund is down nearly 0.9%. Natural gas is down 0.4%, with the U.S. natural gas fund being down 0.9%. That is the news right now, guys. I'm glad I got out of LMFA. Big drop. I made money with it. That's all I can really ask for here. And I'm looking for WATT to pop off. We'll see what happens, but that is the market news today. We'll see what happens here, team. Hey, what's up? What's up, Flex? What's up, brother? I'll talk about it in a video I'll put out today, I think. What is this? My wife gave me a bundle of vitamins. Hey, remember, you said you were coming on the stream today. You don't have to, it's fine. Is this a Flintstones vitamin? I got the Flintstones vitamins. Explain the free ride rule. What? Oh, I got enough capital to cover for it. I'm good. Alright, that's all I care about. What's up, Devin? Yeah, the free riding rule basically states that if you make a trade and you don't have the funds to actually make that trade, like if you don't have enough money into your account to settle, then you're going to be restricted for 90 days. Y'all leaving? Alright, y'all come give me hugs. Alright, here's how. Alright, love you. Have a good day. Alright, buddy. Love you.
I have 2 new fights.
Have a good day.
I have 2 new fights.
Alright. Y'all have a good day. Y'all be careful. Y'all be safe. I am using trade ideas. Trade ideas. Here, I'll check. I'll post this link. Yeah, here's trade ideas if you want to check it out. What's up, the best? What's up, Bill? What's up, dude? How you been, man? LMFA did it to me again, man. Look at this. Yeah, I guess 240 was a good risk level for me originally. We're gonna look to wait. We're gonna wait for some opening moves now at this point. LMFA double bottom. Yeah, I'm seeing that. I'm watching it. It looks good. It looks good. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm watching my equity. I have enough equity. We're good. Yeah, I'm looking at LMFA. It looks like I got slightly scared out of it. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Chef Fred, NASCAR. Appreciate the love, guys. I'm still watching LMFA. We're gonna see what we get. We're pretty close. What's the plays? What's up, guys? So yeah, so like I said, if you're just now joining us, I missed out on LMFA. I made a little bit with it. I'm still holding WATT here. Negligible trade. We're gonna look for some red to green moves at the bell is what we want to see. Looks like LMFA faked me out, which happens. Where can I find this gap scanner? I can't find it. It's right here, Con. There you go. That's right there. All right. Alright, we got Mitch here, guys. Let me put the volume up. What do you guys think? What's your favorite penny stock that we're looking at today, guys? Because, like I said, I've traded 2 at the bell. If you guys could help me find washout long moves at the bell, that's really what I want to find today. I still have thousands of dollars in equity in my Thinkorswim account. And just to show you guys, so you don't think I'm like paper trading or anything like that, this is my Thinkorswim account. And if you know Thinkorswim, you know if it was a paper account, it would say paper right here. Or simulated trading or whatever it says. This is a real Thinkorswim account. And so, let's see what we get. But LMFA is still looking interesting. I'm going to wait for it. WATT doesn't look bad either. Let me see. What's up, team? What's up, Pablo? What's up, Chris, Sammy, Vin, Marcus, Wilton, Unknown, Shane, CLIR? We'll check it out. What's up, Mitch? You there, bro?
Yo.
There he is. What's up, man?
What's going on, guys?
Hey, CLRI is starting to rip now. That one is true, Pablo. I think Pablo said that. No, it's Chris. Okay. Yeah, let us know what Mitch's volume is like, team. What's up, Levi? Yeah, exactly.
How we doing, team? How we doing? Time to catch up with the chat.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I've been trading LMFA this morning, man, and some good, some bad. Eventually got stopped out. I'm down $30, but it's small. I do like this 240 risk level, and if we start to break above this, I might jump in long. But short UONEK, I'm good, Jono. Yeah, Mitch, look at UONEK.
Yeah, I saw that one. It's too much of a pump too early.
Yeah.
And it's a low float.
Yeah.
It's just a low float stock that's pumping. I don't really think there's too much story there. But
Yeah, I mean, it's penny stocks, you know. Penny stocks don't need a story. They're one of the few that don't.
I mean, that's exactly why they run, John.
Right.
I mean, they run because of story.
Well, sometimes. Sometimes they run because of hype. Sometimes they run because of squeezes, volume.
That's what hype is. It's a story. And they feed it to investors, you know?
Right.
Like today, we got a couple of them. You can look at TXMD. That's a new one I give you guys. Some of the ones from my watch list, DVAX, IMGN, CLDX. CLDX is still moving, guys. This is one that I've looked at since $4, and this thing's up now almost $11, $12. These are the kinds of moves you can get if you catch the story in time. The real key is trying to find a stock that is going to get hot. One that we found hot yesterday that we made a great amount of money on was here. This is one that I expected to make a move based off the weekly. The weekly chart has 2 years of pullback in this stock. I talked about it in the video I put out yesterday. It actually explains why I think this move is going to go up. But now I'm just looking to see if 14 and 13 can hold, because a lot of volume stacked in yesterday, more than usual. So now that we've gotten this downtrend in volume, and a spike in the volume, I'm definitely going to be watching this one. This is exactly what I look for, guys. It's a stock that's dipping, then gets bought up big, usually pulls back a day or two. So we got to be careful today. It could just kind of do a sideways day before it rips up, but I'm going to definitely watch to see the supports, to see if it holds and gets a nice run up. Another one to watch today, guys, on the penny stock world, IMGN. I'm starting to really like this weekly chart. If you see the weekly chart, you're going to see a long downtrend. It keeps going to it. It's made about 3 touches up there. I think if it holds this support right now, if it holds $4.50, I think this one's going to look really well. This one made a low of $4.19. I talked about it in my video, looking for a potential of $4.25 entry to risk off that 4 or maybe the $3.50 mark. And now I'm going to look to see if this one can rip up to 6. What's going on, guys? Good to hear you in the chat. They said turn me up. At least Chris said.
Yeah, I think you're up now. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Mitch is.
All right.
Yeah, I turned you up about 5 minutes ago, so I think there's just a little bit of a delay. We should be good now.
Well, if you guys didn't hear anything or want me to recover a stock, let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and let John take back over. Get ready to trade these penny stocks. I'll bring you more news, guys. I brought you one new one today, TXMD. This one, the CEO keeps buying up shares. This is more of an insider look for me. I'm doing a reverse kind of look here. I'm seeing a whole bunch of insider volume in this stock. So I'm watching to see if it's going to break out today. It has a good kind of $2 outlook and a really tight risk and reward here. We'll see if it gets hot today and tries to make a run for that $2.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate the love for the video, Naz. Appreciate the love. You know, one of the things is that I work really hard to get you guys the research and knowledge that could really give you guys actionable information. At the end of the day, if I don't bring you guys actionable information, I feel I wasted your time. So that's one thing that I try to do, guys, whether it be here in the morning giving you guys the news or whether it be giving you guys a video. I want to give you guys some actionable information, something you guys can really move on. Maybe you guys understand a story more, and then you guys can go ahead and trade it yourself. If we look at some of the stocks from that video, I'm going to be really watching GAN today, guys. GAN is one that I'm going to be looking to see if it holds 20 and 19. I think if we get a hold there, we should start getting a lift back up closer towards that $25 price point.
All right, team. We got 4 minutes, guys. Let's do this. Oh man. Sorry, team.
There you go, Sean. I can't blame you for that one. Good luck with that. It's a good support underneath it. I'm gonna be keeping a watch on it for sure. AESE.
Yeah, guys, so I'm holding WATT still. Remember, this is what I'm specifically looking for, guys, and I want you guys to understand this. I'm going to get out of WATT if it breaks under 350, but this is what I'm specifically looking for, guys, and I do want you guys to help me find these at the bell today. Okay, number one, G and US is bouncing up here, but what I'm specifically looking for with these moves, guys, let me try to find an example of it. I got to get a 1 minute chart. And it doesn't always work, but when it does work, here we go. Here's a good example. So with G and US here, this is what I want to see. I want to see a downward move at the open. If you see a penny stock moving down, let me know. Because if you see it moving down, I want to trade it. And so let me know if you see that. That way, when it rips up and breaks these highs right here, I can jump in long. That's what I'm specifically waiting for right now. So again, if you see that, let me know. We got 3 minutes before the bell. Again, I'm going to mostly stick with trading some penny stocks like right at the open, and then we can move on to some other stuff a little bit later. But that's really what I want to focus on now. Let me get the active trader out so you guys can see it. Alright guys, I'm just about ready. Sorry, I'm trying to get my chart set up. There we go. That's about right. Alright guys, see if I can squeeze this. There we go. Alright guys, let's do this. Alright guys, we got about a minute and a half left. Hey, my man Trader Mike. Hey, appreciate you dropping our link a few minutes ago, Trader Mike. Thank you, bro. I don't know, man. We're going to wait and see. I'm holding WATT now. All I'm really doing here is I'm looking to scalp some moves at the open. 350 is where I got to be pretty strict with this one for WATT. I can let it work at the bell, and it's such a small position it doesn't matter. I got plenty of buying power with it, but we are holding 50 shares of WATT here. I'm probably down about $50 on the day on all these moves, but I'm trying to watch and keep a close eye on these. Because like at first I'm going to be trading some penny stocks certainly, and then we're going to pivot to some larger cap stocks once we find some moves. CLIR is probably one of the more momentum style moves that I'm seeing in the market right now, and I'm still going to watch LMFA too. But let's do this, guys. We got this. We got just a few seconds. Good luck, team. There we go. We're all set. Let's go. Alright guys, here's the bell. Good luck, team. Let's do this. Alright, I'm probably going to get out of WATT very closely here if it breaks 340. I'm going to give it one more second. I don't like the way it's moving, and I don't mind jumping back in this one if I have to. Watching the level 2. Yeah, I'm out. Am I trying to short a stock on the... Oh. What? 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 Oh, I got too many shares, is what it is. Well, that's frustrating, but it's alright. Alright, I got out of there, lost $30. We're gonna find some other moves here. We got $3 for LMFA. It's probably ripping up big. I don't mind trying to scalp some of that momentum. We got CLIR here. CLIR breaks 320. I'm probably going to jump in this one too. Try to ride this momentum up here. But again, ideally, I want to see some red to green moves. Is really what I want to see. So if you guys see anything like that, let me know. Alright, I got filled in CLIR here, 150 shares. We're going to try to ride this one up quick. Nice. Nice, there's 350s. Ooh! Come on. Selling half there, holding 75 shares left. See if we can pop over that $50. Here we go. There's 350s. I'm gonna get out here. All right, I made $25 on that trade. Made a little bit of my money back. Scalping CLIR here.
All right, guys. I can tell you right now, 2 of my stocks work, ripping it right out the gates, and also here, ripping right out the gates. I'm be trying to grab here. But also we'll look for pullback VWAP bounce play and work.
Alright, so I ended up getting out of CLIR. It looks like I should have maybe held on to a little bit there. But it's alright. Very strong move.
Good strong move again.
Hey, I appreciate the sub, Willie. Welcome in. I'm going to look for a red to green move in WATT here. If we get a spike above this, that's what we're specifically looking for. but I caught a little bit of CLIR there. We're gonna be patient and wait for
Alright,
maybe
guys.
LMFA. Go ahead.
We are now up about 50 cents already from the gate, guys. I tell you that 14 on this stock just wants to hold. There's a lot of volume that piled in yesterday. And I think today is going to be a good day. I just got to measure in my timing on where do I get my entry. Just like you guys need to.
CLIR pulling back. We have a great comment from KIRE. He says $25 is nothing. So here's the thing you want to understand, brother, is that I'm just now starting to trade penny stocks again. If I could try to pretend to be the gurus and trade thousands and thousands of shares in my first 2 weeks trading penny stocks in a few years, or I could be smart and trade small. The people that make fun of people for trading too small are the people that end up losing their account in a week. Trying to be like the gurus. And it's a good lesson, guys. You don't have to trade huge. If anything, when you're first learning, it's actually better to trade small, because that way you protect yourself and you're able to kind of build up a track record before you start to take too much risk in the trade. And so like with that, you got to take it slow, team. Take it slow. Don't force it too much at the beginning, and just try to build up some consistency, especially if you're using a free commission platform like Thinkorswim. It's actually the better move in my opinion.
Alright, be careful, guys. There was a sweep down there, guys. So just be careful.
We're not experts, Kyer. We're just a free resource and community, man. The channel's beginner trading. I'm still watching WATT though to see if we can get a move above this 315 level. Yeah.
I'm gonna grab this Bebop bounce here and here. See if I get it.
LMFA big rip down. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Like I said, I'm actually an experienced trader, so like I know how the system building goes. It takes time.
CGC breaking down there, guys. Can tell you right now, from the open, let's see what we got here. All right, there's not much in the green. Technologies in the green, defensive and cyclical. From there, the worst in the reds is real estate, energy, and utilities.
CLIR starting to spike up here. Tesla bounced a little bit at the open. CLIR might break highs right here, and it might actually get halted if it does. Here's CLIR breaking highs. Yeah, exactly, Juan. I don't know. There's a lot of free content. Alright, so there's CLIR. Remember, it could get halted on this break right here at 375. I almost jumped in it, but I waited.
SPY dropping a significant amount.
Yeah, so the SPY is right there at that previous closing price at 313 roughly. And so if it breaks underneath that, that's the SPY going from green to red on the day. It's trying to now. just to show you guys what I mean by that. Here's the SPY right here. And this light blue line right here is the previous closing price. So it's probably going to battle this, and if it breaks underneath it, again, that's the SPY going to red on the day.
Yeah, we're seeing some things break down here. I'm just trying to measure in, because it is starting to get down to the bottom. EMPH with a nice fade.
NOV and dead. I don't know, man. Yeah, I probably sold a little bit too early on CLIV or CLIR, but it's alright. You're never gonna catch the whole move. I mean, NOVN. I mean, if NOVN breaks 57s, I don't hate it. I'm looking at a Watt though. This is the one I've been talking about all morning. So we get a break of 350s here for Watt. It's a $0.50. It's also the previous high of the day. And I'm going to try to ride this up, see if we get a breakout on the upside. If not, that's okay too. NOVN's also starting to kind of battle these levels here as well. But again, I'm looking for this 350 level to break. If you guys see any other penny stock drops at the open, let me know. We could try to scalp some of them. I know NOVN is doing the same thing. Alright, so there's the market breaking under the previous closing price. Big level there. No, I don't use Bollinger. Mostly just mid and high caps.
Alright guys, I didn't get my entry there for here. Wanted to get 1403. It went to it, but never filled me. So I'm trying to get in here, but definitely does look good for a Bebop bounce play. I'm keeping it on watch. We'll see if I can able to get an entry. Let's see what happens. Area I was targeting, guys. Would have loved to have gotten an entry somewhere in this area and risk right off the $14 mark.
How much money should you have in the bank before starting trading? I don't know, man. That's going to be a very subjective question. It depends on what your style of trading is, what kind of stocks you're trading, what your niche is, what strategies you're using, how much money you ultimately have, and a lot of other things. What platform you're using. That's going to be, it's going to vary, you know, depending on which. Yeah, I'm just being patient with some of these penny moves now, though. NOVN never actually broke. I'm still waiting on WATT here. We get a break over 350. I'm going to go and attack this one. And see, CLIR is actually pivoting down to the VWAP here for CLIR. And so we're actually coming down to the VWAP. I don't hate it with the risk of this, but that's a big risk, and I do have to understand that as well for this one.
A little frustrated this morning, missing that VWAP bounce in here. Got a little picky with my entry. It's already bouncing up there to the high at 1440s. Looks to be ripping out. Definitely would have been a beautiful Bebop bounce to get into. Would have been sitting pretty, probably about 30 or 40 cents up on the stock.
WATT's trying to break. It's getting very close here. Like I said, I'm going to jump in. Hopefully we get a bounce here. Getting very, very close. There goes CLIR bouncing at the Bebop. It looks strong. Maybe I should have taken that one. I'll talk about it. I'm probably gonna put a video out either tonight or tomorrow, Kevin, on that exact video. So just subscribe, and we'll make a video on it coming up. Oh, my bad, guys. I gotta put the high of the day momentum scanner up anyway. You're right. My bad, team. Sorry, that's my fault, guys. That's my fault. All right, we got it up. There we go. That's much better.
All right, guys, you guys keep a watch on that here. I'm gonna try to let it go because I don't want to end up buying the high up here, trying to overextend myself. So I'm just gonna take my eyes off of it for a little bit.
SS
still doing really strong.
SSY ripping up. We got RHE ripping up. MLND, and these are all on the scanners. LMFA didn't really do much. It's still kind of consolidating back and forth, and so I think we gotta wait for that one. But I'm looking at WATT here to see if we get a break above this 350 level for me to attack the red to green move. Yeah, I caught it, Chris. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was tough, but I nailed it finally. I'm about break even on the day. You know, I think I might be down like 20, 25 bucks, which is small. Yesterday was a green day. The day before that was a green day. The day before that was a green day, and penny stocks. So we're gonna keep pushing it. I got you, Kevin. I'm gonna make a video about it. There's ways you could trade penny stocks, but I'll explain it in a video. Like I said, I'll try to put that video out tonight if I can, but if not tomorrow. And you know, we'll see. But that's really what I'm thinking here. Is that I'm gonna make that video. It's gonna be how to day trade penny stocks with no PDT. Is basically what the video is gonna be about.
All right, guys, HEAR getting up there to the 1450s, guys. I'm telling you, I think in a couple of weeks, we're going to be looking back, and this might just be the best pick, just because when you get 2 years of pullback and then a story gets re-hot, you know, investors have taken their eyes off of it for so long that it's always great to see investors kind of jump right back in. And I think that's what you're seeing here. There you go. Now pushing up there to the 1460s. It's a great view out bounce opportunity right out the gates. A good 4-to-1 risk and reward, and a great trade there. All right, guys. Took a little bit of AMC here. Took a little bit of AMC. All right, it's pushing on up here. I want to see it hold this 54.
Yeah, I don't know if WATT is gonna push up for me. We'll see. I'm waiting for it, but I don't see anything else right now. The only other one I see is CLIR.
This is one of those days where, you know, I want to really stick to the stocks that I'm looking at pre-market, and I feel like HEAR, great opportunity out the gates, and also work is holding 33 beautifully. It's touched it 3 times already. SPY getting back to VWAP, guys. Alright guys, just added a little bit there.
Yeah, CARV is rocketing up right now. Crazy. It's a bank stock, but the range is just way too big for me for that one, unfortunately. I'm just not going to mess with that. Just too crazy for me. Alright, so I'm going to pull my other windows up and start trading my regular stocks until I see a penny stock that looks good. I'll still trade penny stocks if we see it, but for the time being, I'm going to start looking at other stocks too, just because the strategies I was looking for just are not popping off right now. So with that said, we're going to pivot to something else real quick.
Looking to see the SPY come right back down. We'll see what happens here at the VWAP. If it pops over, we'll probably get squeezed out. If it rejects back down, we should probably get a good look down here. There you go. Good first look here. Let's see if we get a good flush here. One that faded big today, ENPH.
Ooh, guys, and if you guys see, the one I was trying to, if you guys remember, I was talking about red to green moves. Look at the red to green move on IMTE today, guys. It dropped at the open and then ripped up and broke highs right after that. That's exactly what I was looking for. We just never got it. Wish I would have seen that one. Should have had my scanners up.
Alright guys, interesting one is GAN. I know I'm positive about this one, but this morning it's kind of interesting. I feel like it's setting up more for what we call a fake out fade, but it's an interesting play today, both ways. So if you guys are looking for a stock that's moving a significant amount with a big range, that one has about a dollar range, $1.25 range. All right, might get squeezed out here at AMC. If it gets above this 54, I'm out.
You know what I realized is that I can trade WATT on TEFs. Watch tradable. Should I short it now if it breaks under those lows under 3? Yeah, I'm watching LMFA. What's up, Eagles? What's up, brother?
About to get out.
I gotta go to the restroom, guys, so I'll be right back.
All right, guys, keep seeing a rejection off the 57 and 55 level. So I'm gonna just set a stop at 58 just to make sure I hold to the level, because if this thing spikes, I need to get out. But I'm gonna give myself a level to let it come. If it breaks down below this trend line, I think we can get what we looked for in the beginning. Let's see if we get it. Seeing a big dip there. The SPY looks like it's trying to fade. DKNG went up, so be careful with GAN. feel like it's moving opposite of DKNG right now. At least they're not moving kind of like the same charts. All right, guys, another couple ticks up. If it ticks up two or 3 cents, I'll get out. There you go, seeing the SPY hit there. I like that look.
Alright, I'm back. I hope I didn't miss too much. Oh, I missed LMFA. Ah. That was it, man. There it goes. Pulled the red to green move somewhat. Not quite the perfect one, but it pulled it enough to profit from it, unfortunately, and I just barely missed it. I'm waiting here. I have some equity in my account. Maybe we're going to see what else we can get, but missed that one for sure.
Nice third or fourth rejection there. Definitely getting really tight for GAN on both sides. I'm not sure if it's going to go up or down from this point, but it's definitely tight right now.
I'm in AMD with 1,000 shares. We're going to try to be patient here, but we're getting a pretty big drop. Worst case scenario. Lost oh wait, not out yet. Come on. Wait, why isn't it letting me exit? Alright, now I'm out. Lost 150 bucks on the AMD trade. The SPY just quickly reversed, but we'll see what else we can get. Looks like my account. I made a few $100 yesterday, so we're still good.
Yeah, hard dip there in the SPY, guys. Alright, guys. I'm actually going to get a little bit short GAN here off of 95s here. I'm setting a stop at 96 for that GAN position. I want to see the SPY just break down here and pull that down. Not that I really am bearish on GAN, it's more along the environment of the market right now. That's a pretty significant hard move down in 4 candles on the minute chart. Short 2 separate stocks here, guys. Just saw the SPY crack that low. Let's see if it continues down here.
MU kind of battling that previous closing price. SPY bouncing back a little bit.
Squeezing here for AMC. Don't want to get squeezed out, so I'm gonna watch it right here. Should just flip here. If not, gotta get out. Can't let it really touch the 60s. It already went up there. Got out. It's not following the market. I'll get out.
Yeah, I lost a little bit. I'm down about $200 today on MU. I think I gotta wait for the market to break a little bit more, but yeah, we're gonna see what happens. See if we get the MU to break under 51, and if the market like quickly reverses here, like this is my P&L on the day right now, 204, small. All right, there goes MU's break. I'm in with 1,000 shares. I'm gonna cover a little bit here, take some profits, holding 400 shares left. Just barely missed that breakdown when it first happened. There's the spot breaking lows, so I caught a little bit of it. But holding 400 shares left after this breakdown. Getting a rebound back up here. Basically, we're following the SPY. LMFA is pivoting back down to that previous high of the day. That doesn't look bad in the penny stock world.
Getting a good first move down here in GAN. Let's see if it can continue down here. Thinking about shorting DKNG here off the 70s, but it would be a reversal play, so I'm trying to just stick with the GAN position right now. Here we go, guys. 23 is showing up here. We'll definitely take 50 off there.
I'm not trading AMD anymore. I mean, listen, the reason I trade AMD, guys, is because it's been profitable to me long term, and I'm going by long term results, not short term.
All right, guys. I'm gonna cover some right here. Cover some at 23, and look for this to really break down here, guys. So I don't know if my screen's up, but I'll go ahead and I'll draw out the trade. It's one thing that I try to do for you guys so you guys can understand my approach. So this stock went up at first, then went down below VWAP. This is when we'll look for it to get slightly above VWAP and reject kind of a trend line. It sat there for a little bit, tried to break out here when I got in, and tried to just nail it right back down to the low. Was able to take some here at the low, and now we'll look to see if it can break down through the 20. If it gets back above, we just get out. But the biggest thing I think is going to be here is what happens in the SPY. DKNG just went through the moon, so I can tell you right now, I got to keep an eye on it.
Alright, the SPY moved up to test that previous closing price and then got rejected. So we're going to watch some of these moves and see if we can find something.
Just got to be careful here, guys. Seen a big rip there. Just going to set a stop on this one. Alright guys, stop plays for 2075 on GAN. Now I want to look at work.
I took some dumb trades, guys. I'm down like 500 bucks today, 543 bucks. Like I said, just to be transparent, I attacked MU a little bit too hard, and that's okay. Like I said, if we look at the profit in my account is up. After this trade, it'll be up 8,500. So in the end, it's okay. I might just pivot to trade penny stocks now, just because I think I'm taking a little bit too much risk with MU. But again, like I said, if you're watching me today, I'm sure you can learn a little bit from me, which is that I just took a little bit too big of sizing from MU. And so you can learn from the things I do wrong here as well, for sure. And that's one of them.
All right, guys, starting to get long here. Work. Long work.
And everybody in the chat, do your best to make fun of me today. Tell me what I did wrong. Make fun of me, call me dumb. I need to hear it right now. Because I definitely overtraded for sure. Look at LMFA. I might pivot to penny stocks though and get ready to trade that. It just broke highs. LMFA ripping up, guys. Breaking up to 440s. That one doesn't look bad.
Just took a little bit more there and work. Let's see what happens here.
AMD, I haven't been having good results with AMD, so I think I just gotta ignore that one, Sid. You know.
SPY heading down. You gotta be careful there, guys. Yeah, I kind of flipped bullish, but I didn't really pay attention too much to the SPY. SPY still hasn't even gotten near VWAP, even though we did see some spikes in some stocks.
I didn't have my LSU hat on, that's right. Hey, just for you, I'm gonna go get my LSU hat. You know, I got to.
Doesn't look that good here for me in work.
Now I got my LSU hat on, all is right with the world. I should be fine now.
Gains looking good, but this work position, we're gonna have to cut it in a second here if it cracks 80.
LMFA looked good. I was waiting for some red to green moves, though.
Needs to bounce here, guys. Not too bad of a little bounce there. There's gain heading down, so at least one position's in the green. One position is getting tested right now.
John, I'll be honest, every week after Tuesday you have the same testimonial, bro. Stop over trading. Yeah, for sure. What's up, guys? Hey, I asked for it, so y'all are good. Yeah, for sure. I'm certainly over trading. Like I said, the last few weeks have been tough for me, but it happens. Like, you're gonna lose. The overarching direction of my account is up, and so like that's the biggest thing that really matters. Is just which way my account's going. Which, like I said, it's definitely been going up. We're getting a large rebound in the market right now, though.
Yeah, I might cut my gain position, guys. It looked like it wanted to break 2020s right there, but then it immediately reversed, and then you saw the SPY reverse a significant amount too, so I might just cut it.
My man, appreciate the $3 donation delivered. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you for making me feel better, you know? I appreciate the thought. And like I said, I'm alright. Like I said, it's all about the long-term direction of my account, right? And the long-term direction of my account is up, right? And so,
yeah,
like,
I'm not liking that look. I'm gonna get out of the gain position here.
market rebounded big here. The question now, guys, is should I dip buy LMFA? I might close down my Tefs account. I'm down like 560 on the day. So, you know, kind of a max loss type of day. But with that, I could pivot to penny stocks. Should I dip buy LMFA at $4 here? I don't know, Steven. What's up, hero? What's up, man?
Just added a tiny amount there, just to kind of give myself a little bit better average. See if it can come back up here. The SPY ripping, I think if this one gets back above 33, we'll be looking really good. So I'm trying to hold right now.
LMFA breaking highs. I should have dip bought it. I talked about it. I don't know why I didn't, but learning to take losses early is key. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, good lord. Stop looking at here. Got another VWAP bounce opportunity in that one. It's now through the high of the day at 1460s. This is when sometimes I'll definitely look back at my day and be like, yeah, Mitch, you traded the wrong one. You knew kind of where to look. Just didn't take the trade.
But yeah, learning to take losses early is super important because like losses like today are gonna happen. I think it was presentable. It was preventable today, certainly, and that's what I really have to learn from. But like losses like today are gonna happen. The long-term direction of my account is certainly up, and it's just like I might have to tweak a few things about my own trading. I think getting involved in penny stocks has made me focus more on them and not worry so much about this account. And so if I do have anything I need to work on, it's kind of that. But like with that said, it's been a pretty fun time for my trading in general. So you know, we're good.
Well, Jose, how do you catch rockets like Carve? You have to know what can happen, know what catalyst can come into the story, understand volume, understand price action, and also understand that those stocks like that go up so high up so quickly, a lot of that's going to be high risk trading. So you have to understand how to be high speed, understand how to use some hotkeys and stuff like that. But guys, HER definitely going through the roof now, guys. Up there now to 1475s and ripping. I think this one gets up there probably to 15 today. It's now pushing. And yesterday it broke out actually through the 15, so we'll keep an eye on this one. Beautiful chart on the hourly as it keeps coming on up to the resistance.
Yeah, what I was gonna say is, in the end, I have the same plan mostly every day. Today I just slipped and just took a little bit too much risk, which is inevitable. You know, you're gonna take it sometimes. You're gonna take too much risk in your trading sometimes, and there's nothing you can really do about it. You can work on tweaking it and fixing it, but it's also a good lesson on, listen guys, like I'm able to handle it because in the end my account's long term in the upward direction, right? And so like with that, there's gonna be days like this, and like I just have to learn from them and improve it and work on it, and like that's all it is. You know, it is what it is. I can't get too upset about it because like days like this are inevitable. You know, you're gonna lose sometimes, you're gonna lose big sometimes, and you know, sometimes you're gonna win big too. And so with that, you gotta take the good with the bad, understand the bad will ultimately happen for sure, and not get too upset about it.
Let's see if work can work for me. What's going on, Leo? How we doing?
What's up, Jose?
All right, guys, gain coming back, guys. If that one gets back above VWAP, I'm going to be actually looking for a long later on in the day. But the real key is, are we going to get the flip in the SPY? Is the SPY going to come down here and test the lows, or are we going to come up and test that VWAP? Trying to see if we get a breakout here from 33s for work here.
Yeah, 100% Sid. It is what it is. I
There you
wouldn't
go,
have
guys.
lost.
Starting
Go ahead.
sorry to interrupt there.
You're
Just
good.
starting to just push up here. I'm gonna take some off here because if it pulls back, I want to re-enter at a lower average.
I
All
wouldn't
right,
have
guys,
lost.
just took off 3303s, took half of it.
Yeah, maybe you're right, Paul. Somebody said you wouldn't have lost if you had a Lambo. That's true. 100%. I can't help but agree there. I see a hero.
All right, let's give it a chance to rip here through 3310s. 3310s is going to be the major price point. If I see big shares go through there, it'll give me confirmation on this. If you guys see my screen, this is a 5-minute chart, 5-minute VWAP bounce look. I thought it had agreed with the 1 minute, and that's another strong factor in this chart is when the 5-minute and the 1 minute agree for the VWAP bounce. I usually like that. Usually it's a better probability outlook. Trying to make sure I get profit, so if we dip back to, let's say, 90s or 80s, I can add some. So that's why I took some profit there. See how I rejected really quickly from that 3310 look. There's a reason why. That's a resistance right there, guys. So if it can get above that 3310, we should probably get a little burst. But if we keep testing it, it'll probably come back and at least touch VWAP. What is VWAP, John? Can you help us out with that question?
Yeah, so VWAP stands for Volume Weighted Average Price. It's basically a short-term intraday trend indicator, so it's going to tell you the short-term trend of a stock. And so if a stock is like maintaining above the VWAP on a short-term basis, it's maintaining an upward intraday trend at that point in time. If it's maintaining below the VWAP on a short-term basis, it's maintaining a downward intraday trend at that point in time. Yeah, that's all it is. So basically, you just look to see which direction stocks are heading and try to play off of that, really.
I want to check the option calls for AESE. I'm going to be looking them up right now, guys. I'll let you know what I find.
Should I dip buy LMFA here, team? That is the question.
All right, guys, just sitting there at 3310s, trying to see if it's going to rip above that 3310. There you go. Got testing a little bit up here now to the 12. Going to give this a chance to see if it just doesn't look back. That's that look right there.
Thinkorswim's frozen for me. Anybody else having issues with Thinkorswim? There it goes. I'm back. Weird. Anybody else having problems with Thinkorswim?
Alright, guys, putting a stop here. Stop at 3308s. If I do get stopped out, my whole idea is to get back in this stock, but I think it could come back to VWAP. And I can get right back in this stock. So trying to hold here, take some profit, and get back to almost break even on the day, and then I can take another position. How's the SPY doing?
It's choppy. It's at 313.50.
Is that VWAP?
Yeah.
Essentially fading off the VWAP every time. Oh, look at that. Huge downturn, guys. Be careful. Huge downturn, guys.
Whoa. Yeah. Crazy drop. Everything's coming with it too. Wow.
Alright, guys, I'm trying to scalp here. Scalp into the VIX. All right, just took a quarter of the position off. Took another quarter off there. Holding the rest break even, guys. Scalping the VIX there, guys. I saw the SPY drop big. I jumped onto the VIX. AMC dropping big. I want to start attacking AMC also. Order out to short AMC at 58s. I'd risk off is 63.
Yeah, I've been slowly kind of scalping my way back, guys. So,
all right, guys, high day touch here. I'm gonna take the rest of it off of the VIX here. All right, I'm right out there. There's no need for me to hold it, guys. That was a great gain there, $100 gain there. I'm not gonna be greedy.
yeah, I'm gonna get out here. So, whew, like I said, I've been kind of scalping off stream. It's a lot easier to trade off stream sometimes to kind of get my head right. But I am now only down $47 on the day, so I have effectively fought my way back. Had to take some larger sizing, which I don't necessarily think was good, but I think I lost with bigger sizing in the first place, and so with that, I did make about 500 bucks just now. This is my P&L on the day, just so you guys can see it. Made my money back on AMD, made some on MBU with this big market turn that we got. I shorted into that, similar to what I did the other day, so that is how you come back from a $500 deficit, but yeah, we'll see what happens now.
Yeah, John, maybe there's some big news. I know the Feds were talking today. Powell was going to talk today also. He's still talking, so that could have affected the market.
Okay, so
Interesting move, though. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, you're good. So we had so this is the news that I'm seeing on Thinkorswim. It says Brazil's Petrobras says it will keep half of all office workers at home permanently to save costs. The Russian energy minister Novak said that domestic compliance with the OPEC Plus deal is almost at 100% and intends to comply fully. And Texas COVID-19 hospitalizations have spiked 11% in the last 24 hours, is the news that just came out. That's bad for me. But I did profit from it, so I guess it's good and bad. Hey, thanks, Felix. It was the hat, Jay. It was the LSU hat. Hey, thanks, Hero. I appreciate it, man. But yeah, I hope you guys see it. Like, I never panicked. I understand like my trading and kind of how it goes sometimes. So, one thing that you'll see me do sometimes though is I will take some swings off stream, and I will trade off stream just because to be blunt, it's easier than having 400 people watch you trade. I can take it slow and just kind of zone in on the trading I'm making.
It's how it is sometimes. Crazy move there. I don't normally scout moves like that, but when I saw the SPY react like that, I looked for a quick dip buy in the VIX. I pulled it up, looked for the dip buy, was able to get in and out there.
Right.
I think you could even see it on stream, and you see me change the screen, get stopped out of work, immediately jump to the other screen to get it to a position that I thought was a good position there. And one of the things that I liked is that I'm not the best at scalps. I can tell you guys that right off the bat. So immediately when the trade went in my direction, I took some off. Then it kept going in my direction, I took some more off. And as soon as it got to that high of the day area, I said I'm out.
Right.
All right, guys, AMC starting to work for me here. Got a good position here at 58. Looking to get it down at least, take this loss down. If I can get it down to a $30 or $40 loss, we'll be looking really good on the day.
I'm scalping MU. As this break happens, I took 1,000 shares. I'm holding 500 now. We're looking for a breakdown under the low of the day with the market, but anything over 75, and I can just get out break even on the rest. Alright, I got out break even on the rest. So yeah, down 37 bucks on the day. Maybe I got faked out a little bit there. I don't mind jumping back in either if we get something. Let me see.
Yeah, that drop in work had a lot to do with that drop in the market. It necessarily wasn't that they weren't buying up work. You can tell because it got so close to that 33, and when it broke out to that 33.10, that's why I took some profit, and I'm glad that I had a stop place, and that's what saved me on that drop. Most of the time, stops won't save you, but I'm a range trader, guys. And with range trades, you have to be strict with your risk. Keep your probability in check. So sometimes you guys will see me put stops, and it's just mainly just to make sure that I'm keeping myself where I want to keep the limits.
Like I said, I didn't mind jumping back in MU right here. Holding 200 shares left. I've already scaled out the rest. Got it back to close to single digits. See if we can get it down to 55 now. Market's looking weak. This should be good.
Yeah, that's why I'm sticking to this AMC.
I just got out the rest. Down $3 on the day, so we're grinding our way back. See what we can find. All right, thank you.
Nice
Cola.
little dip here.
I did trade AMD. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. It takes the pressure off. I gotta get my mind right, and like I said, people underestimate how difficult it is to do what Mitch and I do here. Like, this is extremely difficult, because, like, listen, trading is already a very emotional thing, right? It's a very emotional thing. Like, with that, it's gonna be very difficult to do it in front of hundreds of people already. Like, nobody likes to lose. It's even harder to lose in front of hundreds of people. So with that, I gotta take a break and do it off stream a little bit sometimes, as does everybody.
There's nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, you're here to make money too, John. So
yeah, I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to make that money. So
yeah, that's what I always think when I do a trade like that. Is that at the end of the day, I mean, we're here for you guys. We're here to teach you guys strategy. We're here to do all that. But at the end of the day, we're trading, guys. We can't just be done with our money also. So you guys will see us sometimes just try to take a step back, be smart, go back to what works. And that's what the important thing is there, guys. You're not going to see us just go all in. You're going to see us try to get back to what we know.
Yep.
I always say that sentence, like when things don't work, get back to what you know works. And it's just like kind of crazy not to. They always talk about the definition of insanity, doing something over and over again, seeing it not work, and then just being like, oh yeah, it's gonna work this time.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Pretend we aren't even here? Easier said than done, bro. Yeah, y'all aren't here. But I wish it was that easy.
Do the John Cena, man.
Yeah.
You can't see me.
But yeah, again though, like, I know myself well enough, and like, here's the reality, right? Like, as a scalper, I know I'm a profitable enough scalper to be able to come back from that loss. It's just about conserving my risk as it happens, because that's the difficult part. Is risking small to try to come back, and so you're gonna have to take some risks to rebound anyway. And as you guys can see, like, this is me now. I'm down $3, so I was able to effectively come back, but I had to take some risk with it. But I just needed to measure that risk and see what I was comfortable with. And like, now that I'm reasonably back, I'm starting to scale back down in size.
All right, traders, just want to let you guys know about how the market's moving, what's up, what's down. I can tell you right now, as we started the day, we were actually up in technology and healthcare, and now we're heading down slowly but surely, getting down towards kind of more of a red look. These were actually up over a couple percent there. Now it's down about 0.3 and 0.8 since the open. Definitely showing weakness here in the overall market. We'll see if we get a flip, but we keep testing these lows on the spot.
Alright, I ended up getting out of another scalp on MU there. I am up $24 in the day. We're going to try to start grinding this up. But I'm just trying to announce my trades as I get to. I can throw a few more of my trades up now, but we'll see here. Glad I didn't dip by LMFA there.
Alright guys, want to see this one start holding this downward kind of looking trend line. What we'd be looking for is kind of what I call the rejection look. Sometimes when we get a pre-market stock to kind of have this look, I'll show you guys, I'll draw it out. When you get a pre-market stock that wants to just keep holding resistance, then drops from that resistance, like we got this whole side action in pre-market, then you get a drop. I look for the touch of resistance and then right back down. I've seen this pattern happen a lot. Start looking for it. It's not uncommon to see it. When a stock looks weak, then gets really weak right out the gates, hops up to a resistance, quickly rejects it.
Alright, I'm scalping
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I was just saying I'm scalping a MU as this drop happens. I took 1,000 shares. I'm in 500 now, but we're getting a quick, we dropped 10 cents or so, but we got an immediate squeeze up here. So I'm probably gonna exit soon. The market broke lows for a split second and then just immediately ripped down, or ripped back up. Sorry. And so with that, I'm trying to manage these last 500 shares to see what we're gonna do with it. But if the market continues to break lows, I'm gonna continue to hold these 500 shares. But that's kind of what I'm working on now. Is just figuring out what to do with these remaining shares and see how I want to play these. Here's MU right now, just to show you guys, and I'm using the overall market to influence these as well. Thinkorswim is lagging, it looks like, actually.
Alright guys, looking to see if AMC can crack here. Was trying to get 45s, but it's looking like it can crack, so let me give it a shot. Strong bounce there.
Big squeeze, down 50 bucks. Just kind of worst case scenario squeeze, which is gonna happen. I think people like me are ultimately getting squeezed out there.
It could be just a choppy day. That happens. Alright guys, so when I get around this time, I need to start understanding where I'm at on the day. I think this is something that traders don't do, and I'm going to start trying to do it often around this time. So around 10:30, you've kind of gotten that first wave of day traders. A lot of traders even just trade the first hour of the day. So one of the things that's important is, I think, around this time to look at how you've traded on the day, understand where your P&L is, understand what you want to risk on the day, understand what are your goals. Because if we don't trade and have our plan and our goals for the day, maybe our limits, then you're just going to end up just trying to catch moves and trade and trade and trade. And that's not really what we're here for, guys. At the end of the day, we're trying to get some profits. So let's pay attention to our system. Let's pay attention. How do we attack it? And also sometimes you can look down around this time and be like, well, yep, I'm just going to pull the plug. You know, I'm pretty close to there. If I could get a nice winner here in AMC, I would be more than satisfied on my day. And I would be like, all right, that's good. We're good for the day. We worked back. We made some good money. And sometimes you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. And also know when to push on the gas. You've been doing really well today. Sometimes you can just push on the gas. Yeah, definitely the SPY acting a little crazy today. For that hard red candle, that was a little bit of a crazy move there, to say the least, really. All right, guys, looking for a rejection off this 54. Don't want to let it get past that 56. 56 will be my out, even though my entry is 58. I don't want it to move back up there. We got a, wouldn't you know it, third Bebop bounce in HEAR. John, maybe you should take a second to explain that Bebop bounce strategy if you're not looking to get in a trade right now, because that's a beauty.
Yeah, so here's just, remember the VWAP's a trend indicator, right? So you see the stock maintaining above this purple line, it's maintaining an upward trend. When it pulls back to the VWAP, this one broke a little bit underneath the VWAP actually, but, you know, usually you're trying to get in on these dips down to the VWAP, and you can see a few examples of that here. So you're basically trying to enter there and ride these little spikes up over the VWAP, if that makes sense. It could be a really profitable way to approach it. And you just got to catch it on these dips down to the VWAP level.
Yeah, I think one of the things to remember about the VWAP bounce look is that essentially it was drawn from the VWAP fade look. It's completely the opposite strategy. If you guys don't know about our fade, you guys could also look up at our videos. We have tons of videos explaining exactly how to trade the fade and also the bounce for that case. Big one coming down on the day, John. Look at ENPH chart. Huge fade. This is the look that we like. If you guys want to see a fade, look up the ENPH chart. That's end phase energy, and man, that one faded big. It went from 51 24s all the way down to 44 now, 44.80s. What a move there. That's a lovely, see percentage wise, 11% down, or $5.64. Okay, guys, one that I'm keeping an eye on, just want to give you guys it a little bit earlier, is GAN. GAN, this is one that I actually made money on the short side earlier, but I'm looking to see if we're going to get a reversal in the SPY, and if GAN can hold the support here. It keeps touching the support on the 5-minute of 20.08. I'm looking to see if DKNG rips through 40.50. That'll kind of give me the sentiment in the industry, and I'll look to see if GAN gets strong again through VWAP.
Yeah, it's the purple line we use on our chart, Daniel. Just the purple line.
Hey traders, I know it's getting near that time where some traders that are the first hour of the day traders, get on out of here. So if you are getting on out of here and you want to watch some entertaining investing talk, also some great information on stocks like GAN, AESE, and Genius, definitely check out the video I put out yesterday, guys. We got it out a little bit late, like at 8. You might have not checked it out, but definitely, guys, if you get a chance after the stream, go ahead and check it out. We'll give you good information, let you know the stories that I'm looking at in these particular stocks, why I think they should go up, and what's the catalyst.
I don't know, Android. You might be able to, brother. You might not, though. I don't know Robinhood specifically and how that really works as well, to be honest. You might be able to, you might not, though.
All right, guys, added to that AMC position, trying to knock it down, guys. Added at 550s. Now will hold no matter what. 1 cent above my entry. I have pretty much a 555 entry. I can hold right there to 56. Hey traders, while you watch the video, definitely go ahead and leave a comment. Let us know how you think about the video, how our quality has gone an improvement, and if you like these types of videos. At the end of the day, you guys are our viewers, so we want to get more videos that you guys want to watch. So definitely let us know our feedback, and that's how we can get better, guys. All right, guys. Starting to see GAN get strong there, guys. Starting to see GAN strong there. Starting to make a move to VWAP. I think keep a close eye for DKNG to give you a sentiment, a feeling of the industry. It's really holding that bottom, that 2008 that we talked about. So I'll definitely keep an eye on that one. AMC has been taking forever, so this is around the point where I start getting kind of to where what I try to do is I have like a little ticking time bomb. There's a time when you just gotta realize like, hey, this one's not gonna move here. I'll go ahead and I'll just get out because there's better opportunity out there. You're out, Levy. I understand. No worries. If it's choppy like that, sometimes you gotta know when to hold it. You can't blame me for it. We're gonna watch work, guys. Work. Don't have the shares. Don't have the money right now to take it because I'm in too big in AMC. But I do like the chart, so I'm gonna keep an eye on it at least.
Daniel, so Thinkorswim is free. I think it's free. If it's not free, it's pretty close to free. Yeah, I think it depends on whether you're gonna whether you're trading a stock under $1. Like if the stock's under $1, it's not free. But if it's over $1, it's free, from what I understand. All right, yeah, I got you, Cola. Here's the penny stock Discord, Trader Mike's. Yeah, y'all go join Trader Mike's Discord. It's a really cool Discord. Here's the link right here. Pretty active Discord too.
All right, guys. So it's looking like the Fed chair testimony would be like at 12:35 Eastern. I'm trying to look that up. I think it's called the Semi-Annual Monetary Policy Report to Congress. Let's go back to AMC. See if it gets stopped out or see if it comes to profit. I think we need to see the SPY fade one more time if we're going to get this AMC move. If not, then we probably get a push right back up.
Yeah, no stress, Cola. No worries. No, so they changed it recently, Daniel. This was in like the last year. E-Trade and Thinkorswim started offering free commission on their trades, so you could trade both. But yeah, they're both free commissions, so they don't charge for commissions anymore on Thinkorswim and E-Trade, I believe. I think it's E-Trade, Schwab, and Thinkorswim. They all announced it within the same like month, roughly. No, that's not Interactive Brokers. This is Mitch is using
TC 2000.
Yeah, TC 2000, and then he's using TEFs and TradeNet to execute the trades.
Yeah, it's my favorite charting software, guys. Reason why is I just think it's pretty. That's really what it is. It's more aesthetics. It's not necessarily any groundbreaking technology. And just like, I mean, you can look around in the industry, it's very hard to get groundbreaking technology. It's all about what works for you. What do you feel comfortable with? What do you like? I'm more than willing to pay, $46, $50 to get TC because I enjoy it. I enjoy trading with it. I think it's really good aesthetics on their charts. I think they overall, just my opinion, look better than Thinkorswim, but that's why I pay for it. So you gotta always decide what works best for you and what do you like.
Could IMGN still make a big move up after meeting? It's up to Mitch. Probably knows a little bit more than me on that.
Which one wants to look up?
IMGN?
So I can tell you guys, I've been keeping that one on watch. We know the meeting comes out a little bit later. I would watch this one. There's a reason why I mentioned it, guys. There's definitely catalyst there. The real key is the support here of 425. I think if 425 keeps holding, you could get a rip. That's what I was looking for. That's what I mentioned in the video, is look for a dip to 425. On the 15th, we actually got a dip to a low of 424. And that's kind of the area I was looking to get in. Why? Risk and reward, guys. I don't mind risking down to the $4 point if I could get a 425 entry, 25-cent risk for a potential move that I thought could go up at least to 5. So if we're going to get into 5 there, that's 75 cents. It's a 3-to-1 look, and that gives me the variables that can take the trade. Always have the variables first. I think that's very important too with penny stocks, is that some people just don't look at the variables. They don't look at the probability. They don't look at the risk management before they're taking their trades. And that's definitely not the way to trade a penny stock. I can tell you that right off the back. You will lose money if you trade like that. So if you guys want to trade better and trade these penny stocks, it's all about plans. It's all about having a complete trading plan, knowing your risk, knowing your outs. Always know what you're trying to essentially look. And also with penny stocks, most people don't think this is important, but watch the daily charts. Look for daily supports like this. If you look at IMGM, to me, on the day to day, it doesn't look that bullish. But when I look at the daily chart and I see this action of testing, but then it holds support, and you get this downward action in the MACD, all I'm looking for now is for a breakout of volume. So if you get a breakout of volume over here in this area here, I'm going to circle it for you guys. So we'd look for a nice breakout volume, maybe 2 million shares traded, something like that. And then also we're looking for the MACD to converge, get closer towards this white line, and then break out. Those combinations, with also the combination of an RSI reaching under 25 here, is what got me interested in this stock. Just want to show you guys all the combinations and factors that I look into when I'm trading these penny stocks. They're not just, oh man, this is the fluff news and I'm going to go with it. There's a lot of variables I'm putting into these decisions. All right, traders, got stopped out of there at AMC when I was talking about IMGM. So that's going to do it for me, guys. I had 93 on the downside, but also had 100 and we got 76 on the upside. So not a bad day overall. Working it, and that's what matters. I could stay here and maybe try to trade GAN a little bit later on in the day. But I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here, celebrate my win. not get myself frustrated, and enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna close it down too. I already closed down Tefs. I lost like 130 bucks today. I'm done. But yeah, guys. With that said, y'all go check out Tefs. It's the cheapest way for a new trader to get started in the market. Let me get the link for that. So yeah, if you want to use the same platform as us, I'll post this link. There's no PDT rule once you're approved. If you're outside of the US, there's the link. If you're outside of the US, it comes with 14,000 in buying power. With no PDT rule, you can day trade in short in the funded account program. And if you're in the US, you can still get the course, demo account, and chat room access, but you're not going to get the funded account with it. And so with that, if you want to day trade and actually, take the time to learn with a cheap account where you're not risking much, like I said, it's like 400 bucks. Go check out TradeNet and Tefs. Here's the link in the chat. It's a good way to help support our channel, and in my opinion, if you're outside of the US, it makes a lot more sense than anywhere else, right? Because you get to actively day trade with no PDT rule. You get to short stocks, and it operates like a prop firm if you're outside the US. And so there's like a 70-30 profit split. So if you take the 14K and turn it into 15K, you get to keep 700, they keep 300. But you're paying 400 bucks for that, and so it's a very cheap way to get started. And even if you're in the US, it still comes with the course and a demo account and chat room access. Yeah, I got you, Kevin. I'll make that video. I got you, bro. And so yeah, if you're in the US though, you can check out Webull. Webull is not a bad platform. It's a cheap way to get started as well, and you can trade in pre-market and extended hours using Webull. There's the link for Webull as well. Like I said, Webull is completely commission free. It doesn't cost anything to trade there. You can trade in pre-market and after hours. You're still going to be restricted by the PDT rule, and so you're still going to be restricted there. But like I said, I think that's just a really cheap way to get started. There's the link for Webull as well, so you can go check out both of those. I think both of those are the best options if you're in the US, and if you're outside the US, you can use TradeNet and Tefs, and I think that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, guys, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and close it down. Good luck in the markets, guys.
All right, guys, definitely check out the video that we put out. This will go ahead and give you guys a bunch of insights on esports gaming, gambling stocks, even paid TV. I even talk about the stock Work, which is more of a service provider, and tell you guys about a story of Twilio, a stock that I saw when I first started trading. Did kind of the very similar things that GAN does, and I even have kind of these chart lines to prove it. I used to look at this one back in 2017, really, and this one went from $30 to $200 over time. So definitely keep an eye out for that one. That's GAN. So check out the video, guys. It's definitely a great video that I worked hard on. It's a little bit longer, but that you'll see the effects and the edits and the quality should keep you interested. All right, I'm gonna put up the link here. Just give me 1 second. Just gotta grab it.
I lost 130 bucks, Sid. I closed it down already. I'm just frustrated. But we'll be back tomorrow.
All right, gonna put up the link here, guys. Definitely check it out, guys. If you have any comments on these stocks, or maybe a stock that you guys want me to go ahead and do it on the next video, put it in the comments. I'll definitely work on it.
Yeah, for sure. Later, team.
Later, team. Have a good one, guys.